G'day, Jack. Thanks for coming in to see me today. Firstly, I just wanted to make sure you're comfortable and we can have a chat about what's been happening. So, great. So I know you've told me you've been missing some of the training sessions, and I think it's important for us to have a bit of a chat about it. Did you want to talk about that? Okay. So I think we can work through this. So, as your defense lawyer, I do have to let you know that with the program, it does require you to attend these sessions. And I'm not sure if you remember when we received the order, but the judge did let us know that if you don't attend the sessions, they can change the conditions and or cancel the order altogether, which would mean you'd have to serve that sentence. And I know that this isn't going to happen now, but it's just something we need to be aware of going forward. And also just want to mention that if you are having issues in the future, just please come and talk to us, and we can see what we can do, because it's best to see if we can sort these issues out sooner rather than later. And I'm glad you're here so we can talk about it. So if we talk about the training sessions for a moment, how are you feeling about them? Okay. So you're sort of saying they're bullshit and the trainer doesn't seem to be controlling the sessions. So when you're in the sessions, I think you mentioned that some of the subjects being spoken about were pretty triggering and difficult to hear. Yep. Okay. So I do understand that'd be pretty hard for you to hear. And have you spoken to the counsellor before about things like that that'd be triggering? Okay. So did you think it might be a good idea to speak to the counsellor again about your sort of response to these triggering issues and how we can best manage them? Would you like me to set up another meeting with the counsellor? Okay, great. I can do that. So now if we think of things like getting to the sessions, I know you mentioned this morning you were having some trouble getting there on time and being on the train too. Yep. So you're saying the early morning sessions and the crowded train are making you a bit frustrated and angry? Okay. Well, that makes sense to me, mate. And if the things surrounding getting to training are putting you off, we definitely need to look at things we can do to make it easier for you so you can get the benefit of it. Does that sound all right? Okay. So have you thought about what you would want to do to make it a bit easier to get there? Okay, well, we can definitely look at some other training centres a bit closer to your place, and maybe ones with sessions later in the day. Okay. And if being on the train is going to cause you these setbacks, maybe we can also look at some cab fares instead, and I can raise that. Would you be all right with me to check on those things? All right, thanks, Jack. And also, Jack, you mentioned the smashed window on the train. Is that something that happened because of the sort of frustration we've been talking about? Did you want me to discuss it with the rest of the team? Because I can fill them in on what occurred and let them know that you've been feeling like that and the circumstances that led to it. Okay, I'm glad you're right with that, Jack. I can do that for you. And one more thing I just wanted to check in on was your medication. How's that going? All right, so you're a bit on and off with the medication, and it's making you feel pretty drowsy and hard to get up in the morning. Okay, well, we can probably speak to the psychologist again and have a chat about the medication if you'd like. Okay, great. I can arrange that too. So I think we've had a really good chat today, Jack, and I appreciate you sharing with me how you're travelling and what's been making it hard for you. So for the rest of the team and myself, it's great to have you letting us know what we can do to make things easier and you being open to these changes. Again, if you got any further issues or any today, okay. Well, I'll arrange what we've spoken about, Jack, and thanks for coming in, mate. It's been good to talk to you.